Hello everybody, I'm PsyStarcraft and welcome to another StarCraft 2 commentary. I hope you're able to catch my patch notes for StarCraft 2. What is it, like 4.1.2.5.6 stardate 782? I don't even know what patch number they're on, but I did do an extensive overview of the changes and what they mean for the races they affected, so I hope you check that out. It should be on my channel. And we have a Zerg versus, shocking, another Zerg versus Protoss. But I like myself some Shakas, you know what I mean. And I have to give you guys a disclaimer. This game does have some BM involved. I'm not going to say by who. Maybe it's both players. Maybe it's just me. Maybe it's just Arribao Biko, my opponent in the top right on Zeldog Caverns. What the hell, Cameron Kills? Get away from me. Get away. But anyway, it is Zeldog Caverns, and I'm going to be doing the opener that I did last time against the Protoss, which was 11 pool and then like a 16 hatchery or something crazy like that. It's really good because it pretty much cancels out any type of cannon play if he tries to wall you in, and also if he tries to put down a pylon to block your expansion, you can kill it with your lings really fast. It scares him into not forge fast expanding, although he can do it pretty safely. But it's just an all-around good build. I really like it. It's something I'm trying out since 15 hatch is kind of like, it's playing really greedy. You're trying for a build that can easily be blocked by a pylon, so I feel like this is more standard. Well, not standard, but a more consistent build, I should say. So there goes the pool. And there goes the gateway. And the pool and the gateway are still training. Built up to 15 out of 18, and then I'm going to be getting my queen. I'm going to get 4 lings as well as an extractor to allow me to build those. And this guy's just kind of chilling down here. He's like, I'm not going to let you expand, you little fucktard. And I'm going to act like I'm going to expand. And what I'm doing right here is trying to force him into putting down a pylon and letting it complete, because I don't actually want to expand. But hey, if he wants to block it with a pylon and waste 100 minerals, that's fine with me. It's going to screw up his supply count. He'll think he's higher than he actually is. And it looks like he's not going to fall for it, so he is going to run away, which is kind of a bummer. The probe does go down, so I still got something out of it. Usually that probe does get away, and 4 lings are on the way. And maybe he'll even chrono boost this gateway. I mean, lots of things he could do. Oh, he's actually got a zealot at the watchtower. My ling's going right past it. This is sneaky. 1 zealot at the watchtower. And Cybernetics Core coming as well. Still only on 1 gas, and we got to look for that second gas around this time to see if he's going to be trying something sneaky. Well, actually, this would be a normal timing for the gas, but he doesn't have it. And the lings are going to get into the base because both these zealots are headed for my own base. Very early attack, which is unusual. I don't know why he's attacking so early when he saw the four lings that I revealed. This probe getting a bit overzealous. He's not a zealot, he's a probe, though. And this pylon loses about half of its life. The probes are going to return to mining. And here comes the zealot, but check out this sick micro baiting the zealot back with 1 ling. Going back to attack it, now running 2 of the weaklings, almost dropping that pylon. It's going to be nice to delay the warp gates and that sentry. And the pylon finally goes down. Meanwhile, these zealots are beating away on this hatchery. Done about half of its life so far. These lings are going to try to run back and defend. 8 more zerglings on the way. I have been droning up really hard, so not a lot of units out here to try to stop these zealots. Are they going to be able to take down this hatchery? Actually, a 3rd zealot. No, the 3rd zealot will run back. No, he's going to run down. Reinforce these other 2 zealots. I'm not going to cancel. I'm going to try to save it with the drones. It's down to 366 HP. He's going to choose to ignore the hatchery and try to kill the drones. He does take out 1 drone, and now the zerglings swarming in, trying to get us around on those zealots. 2 queens assisting them as well, and zealots will finally fall. But, you know, that's kind of a cool attack. It's kind of a cool early zealot attack. Yeah, he loses a couple zealots, and I was able to sneak in and kill a pylon, but he made me produce so many zerglings. I'm actually surprised more Protoss don't do this. Now we're seeing a Twilight Council and 2 more gateways out of Biko. Still chrono boosting that warp gate, trying to run back with this zealot. And what are we going to see out of him? Are we going to see some... It looks like we're going to see some Blink Stalkers. I actually know what he's going to do, but I'm going to pretend like I don't just for the sake of you guys. Harvester count to 23 to 21. And, you know, even though I'm only ahead of him by 1 Harvester, I have such high potential to just get even further ahead. So it's pretty lopsided right now. I've got tons of lings and abating him in Harvesters. Ooh, a bit careless right there. You want to be careful about running your lings up the ramp. He could force fill them all in and take them out 1 by 1. And what was that? It is a Dark Shrine, so we're seeing 3 gates into Dark Shrine. This is basically an all-in strategy. If this does not work, you pretty much lose the game if you don't do a lot of damage with it. Meanwhile, I'm still droning up 29 to 24 with 5 more drones on the way. I've got, 14 lings, and I'm not even worrying about gas right now. There's the gas. I'm getting a couple of extractors. Now, normally I like to get all 4 extractors at once, but because he has taken no base, I feel like there's going to be some kind of timing attack or tech play. And the Overlord floats on in, sees that Dark Shrine. Is he going to cancel that once the Overlord dies? I don't know. I didn't actually watch this replay. Yes, he does cancel it. 5 gateways on the way. He's going to be switching up into a 5 base or 5 gateway on 1 base. And the reason he's getting so many gateways is because 1, the gateways are coming late, so the timing will be later and he'll have more money. And 2, he has more money because he was kind of not spending his cash, and so that Dark Shrine would kick in and he'd have a lot of Dark Templar to warp in. So Biko now transitioning into a 5 gateway play, and meanwhile I am putting down a Spore and Spine at this choke to protect my main, Spore and Spine at the mineral lines to protect my expansion. Harvester's now 28 to 26, investing a lot of drones into these into the spines and the spores. So I'm not as high as I'd like to be, but I'm looking okay. And this is where I realize, all right, shut up, cat! I've spotted what he's doing. I need to make a lot of lings to try to defend against this. And at this point, you know what? I completely forgot. I had a Roach Warren. I don't know why. I just completely forgot. So all I'm making is lings. So that's going to make this defense a lot harder than it should be. So what? He's got like 8 sentries against lings, tons of sentry zealot against lings. That's so dangerous, and I don't even have ling speed. A lair is on the way. 2 more gas when I can't really spare the harvesters. I'm only at 36 harvesters, and I'm getting 4 gas against what I know is going to be a timing attack. So already things kind of stacking up not too advantageously for me. It looks like I might get a pincer, but there are so many sentries and so many zealots. The ling's getting split up. Nice force fields up here. Double-pronged attack here. The bottom one's cleaning up all those lings. The top one cleaning up the lings as well. It's going to be close. The Zealot and Sentry's pushing in down below. 3 queens. This queen needs to get the hell out of there. No, you fat bitch! You need to just go inject. And now I'm finally realizing I have roaches. You have to use roaches against any gateway attack. You can't use lings unless you have the support from a lot of spines. So this defense is going to be so tough. It's 36 to 26 harvesters. Haven't lost too much in that regard. And I'm just trying to kite the drones back and do as much damage as I can, you know, with the spines or with whatever until the roaches come out. Another great force field from Biko, trapping 3 of the roaches in. Transfusion going down on one of those roaches. Still 2 queens here. Not able to inject right now because they're too busy fighting. They were able to inject the natural, but I don't know if that's even going to have time to pop. That's what she said. More zealots engaging these drones and these queens. Harvester count now at 28 to 26. Hatchery's about to go down. More zealots, more sentries warping in. 2 queens, and I'm just trying to produce as many roaches as I can. The hatchery goes down. Broodlings coming in, supporting the Zerglings and the roaches, but Stalkers warping in, which do pretty well against roaches. 3 queens still beating away, but these roaches just did not come soon enough. Another transfusion. Not looking that good, man. 22 to 30 harvesters. And these stalkers, the addition of the stalkers looks like it might be able to clean up the rest of my forces, but these roaches, man, they are so hardy. 145 life and 1 armor, and those acid spewing skill sets. Gotta say, they're pretty baller. Looks like he does have a few force fields left on his sentries. 5 more roaches on the way. I think I might have just hit an inject, but there's still no queen in the main to try to inject. I'm running in with a very lackluster force. That queen getting sniped. Only 4 roaches remaining, and here we go. Oh, even the best of us BM, man. Even the best of us BM. And honestly, I can't believe he's winning it. I mean, I only wasted 4 drones on defense, like spines and spores, and then he just walks in with a bunch of gateway units. It completely caught me off guard. I mean, I'm BMing him, but it's my own fault. I scoured the Dark Shrine. I should have known he can either cancel it and go all in, or he can try for Dark Templar, which would be silly. But if you guys are wondering, how did you lose this, Psy? You scouted him, you had good macro, good drone count. Well, I forgot I had a Roach Warren. That's really as simple as that. When I needed roaches earlier on when he had sentries. And oh my god, I'm such an asshole. I'm gonna lose so many subscribers because of this video. When I scouted him earlier attacking and he had like tons of zealots and tons of sentries, roaches would have completely slaughtered that, especially considering this early game creep spread. But I just made too many lings. I totally forgot I had a Roach Warren, and as a result I take my anger out on my opponent, but he deserved to beat me because I played like shit. I hope you guys enjoyed that. I think BM's fun every now and then. Am I that kind of person? I don't know, maybe. But as always, thanks for watching.